Hello everyone, welcome to Soul Conscious, and this is going to be the weekend soul weather forecast where we're going to go ahead and pull a general message that's going to be for the weekend. Then we're going to pull an emoji card to get our mood, set the mood for the weekend, and then see if there's any additional clarification that wants to come through on the general overall message. Now, this message is general and it may not resonate with everyone, so take what feels right for you and leave the rest. If this isn't your message, maybe the next one will be. You may be on a different timeline than what the current one, because time does vary. So you may not be on this specific timeline, but whatever resonates, pick that up because it may be important to you, may not be important to you right at this moment, but it may be important in the future. Because everything is cyclical in nature. So whenever this finds you, there's probably something in it meant for you. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into this weekend message and see what the universe wants to tell us and share with us for this weekend. What do we need to know for this weekend? Coming up. We're going to go ahead and pull 3 cards, and then we're going to do some clarification on those 3 cards to get the general message for this weekend. Okay, I have the King of Wands. The first thing I feel off of that card is confidence. Followed by the Knight of, wow, lots of fire energy here for this weekend. Looks like maybe a very passionate weekend for many people. So I see definitely a message of a passionate new beginning. I have the King of Wands followed by the Knight of Wands and then the Ace of Wands. And what we don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is a Ten of Swords. I feel this is the energy, the ending of the energy that we've been in currently. And so that's what I'm really picking up as that we're moving into this shift, this change in energy, definitely changing in the way we feel overall. This passionate desire, there's so much fire in this cards coming out. I mean, they're all fire cards. And like I said, right off the bat, off of the King of Wands, I felt this I saw the confidence, the kind of cocky arrogance, which can also be played in that Knight of Wands because it's kind of that playful energy, wanting to rush in and start something, almost impulsively. And then we see the Ace of Wands as this new beginning, a fiery, new, passionate beginning. So it's like wanting to, having almost this confidence to wanting to just impulsively move towards something and start something, and I mean, it could be anything. I mean, it could be something in your past, that you decided you're going to do a 180 because we don't have any cards to clarify this yet, but it's definitely wanting to move towards something with confidence and, like I said, that kind of fiery, new beginning, kind of impulsive, fiery new beginning, wanting to just definitely move in a direction, maybe not thinking things through, just knowing you want to take action towards something. For sure, take action for something. And I am going to say this is moving toward a person. I have a feeling this is looking like it could possibly be love related. Let's go ahead. I want to get a few more clarifying cards. Can I get a few more clarifying cards? So on the King of Wands, I have the Queen of Cups and the Empress. So, I mean, it's definitely feeling something that, something you desire, because there's all that desire on there, but also something that you love, something that you love, That Queen of Cups embodies like has so much love to give and wanting to give towards something, that, you know, that you feel might bring your abundance. And then I have I'm sorry, my glasses are steaming up here, something fierce. Then I have the Seven of Pentacles and the Justice, clarifying that Knight of Wands. So what you're wanting to move toward is something, it's kind of funny because like you have that almost this, it's like the Knight of Wands is wanting to kind of rush in, you know, rush into something, move towards something, you know, like quickly, you know, impulsively. But then you have like the Seven of Pentacles, which is almost that wanting to grow something from a place of stability. And then Justice, which is wanting to bring balance to a situation. So it's really quite interesting. Let's see what we have clarifying this Ace of Wands. I have the Seven of Swords, so some deception, and the Queen of Swords, so that truth, you know, somebody that speaks the truth. So it almost says to me, what I'm really feeling is that you're that somebody might be making too quick of a decision to rush into a situation that might get somebody on the defensive. I see this is important to you. You know, this is definitely something that's important to us, that we want to rush in and basically, like I said, have this passionate new start. But with all that fire, we haven't really thought it through completely. And even though we have a lot, like we're coming not only because we have love for the situation and we want a little bit, you know, like we're thinking a little bit of wanting that stability and justice, but we're coming in, you know, like fired up in this Queen of Swords, you know, energy of almost like, I see this is with that Justice card of wanting to get the truth, almost, you know, like kind of like plowing into something, you know, like head first into something to get answers, to want answers, something we're passionate about, something that is important to us, that we're just wanting to plow in because it's important to us to plow in and get the answers that we seek with that. You're being in that body, that Queen of Swords energy on the Ace of Wands, you know, wanting that, you know, that truth, but in a very passionate, like wanting to start something, but coming from that place of like wanting the truth, wanting answers to a situation, which is why, you know, like there's the Seven of Swords, so there's been this little deceptive energy. So you're wanting answers to what that deception has been, to seek justice in this situation. But the only thing, you know, I see so much fire that this it almost seems like this might be a bit like being a little bit aggressive, like coming in a little bit overbearing, like maybe not coming in from the nicest place. I mean, yes, we do have the Queen of Cups that is behind this King of Wands, but like all the other cards here depict, you know, like, yes, it's love driving this need to like want to get these answers, but it's coming from that place of like, I want answers now, almost being demanding, you know, like moving towards someone with that fiery, almost kind of, I want the answers now, you know, kind of feeling, you know, because there's been, you feel like there's been deception in this issue, and you're wanting justice, and it's caused, like, you know, Seven of Pentacles could be time has passed, something's been slow, maybe you haven't been getting the answers you seek, but you know, also it's Pentacles, so it's a little bit of like wanting to bring things, because of the justice, to bring things into kind of like get the answers, the balance that you're trying to look for, to resolve the situation that has been a little bit deceptive. So I think that is the general message that wants to come through for this weekend. You know what? I'm feeling that I want to go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and use these cards. And I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards of advice. Well, those wanted to pop out real quick. So it looks like to me that the advice from the universe is, which is really interesting. I have the Emperor and the Hermit and the 9 of Pentacles. So I'm feeling off of these cards that, the Emperor is kind of that, almost going back to, like I said, that King of Wands. I felt that confidence, the confidence off of that card. And that I'm picking that up again, kind of playing off of, the Emperor here. And these guys are almost the same guy, but that's what I'm really feeling, is it ties back, this Emperor's tying back to that King of Wands and that confidence I was picking up off of that card. And it's like knowing that, maybe through taking a little bit taking time and having a little patience, independence, embracing that boss energy, that of kind of that independent boss, entrepreneurial kind of, like somebody that knows, that's wise, that knows what they're doing, like taking a minute, kind of going in that hermit before you act. That's what I'm feeling, is like, it's telling you, the universe is kind of telling you that whatever this situation is, it's probably best to not act from this place of like, almost like I said, I felt like somebody demanding answers, wanting to seek justice, and doing it from this, because there was so much fire, wanting to do it from this passionate place, this almost, this kind of almost, how passion, you can be almost like angry, like it can be, like, trying to force your way, trying to be controlling almost. And that's what I'm feeling, is like this need to seek answers and get justice and like do it on your own terms. So like bring your own justice into play is what I'm feeling. And the universe is saying that's probably not the best way to go about things. You might want to take a minute and come in this more relaxed boss energy, like approach things in a diplomatic sense versus this hot and heavy, I'm just gonna, just my way, I'm gonna get, make this person tell me what I want to know. So that's what I really feel is the important message that wanted to come through for this weekend, for our general message. So if you're this person, if you have somebody that you're just dying to talk to, but you're like wanting to come in from this place of like, I want answers and I want them now, I'm going to confront this person, and get the answers that I'm looking for, I don't think that it's probably, you're going to probably have the best results. You're probably not going to get the results that you're looking for. So this is our mood over the weekend. So this, I almost feel this is that, like frustration, a little bit of frustration, around something. And I can see, wanting to bring, like wanting to resolve something, but wanting to act on something from a very passionate place. Like I said, almost that I'm going to make, I'm going to get the answers that I want to, because I'm tired of, somebody has been a little sneaky, the 7 of Swords energy. Someone's been a little sneaky with you and you're wanting to bring justice. You're in that Queen of Swords behind that Ace of Wands. So it's like that I want answers and I want them now, kind of energy. And that's probably not going to have the best results for you, because the universe is kind of telling you might want to take a moment, take a deep breath and come come from a more diplomatic place, act like, a boss would, almost like a mediator from a better place. So this is, wanting victory, that justice, wanting victory. Even like the little bit of extra cards that I pull are telling, from my cards are telling the story of this is something that's been bothering you, and you're wanting the answers you seek, and it's around love. And I thought that it was around a person. That's what I was feeling, especially when the Queen of Cups came out on that King of Wands, is like, this is toward a person. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but that's what I picked up on. It felt like it was a person, confronting a person, rather than like a work situation or a boss or something like that. And then it's kind of taking a moment to think about things. And this is not thinking, but it's like, the answers, getting the answers, seeking the answers, and maybe seeking the answers, as the universe's advice card said, is maybe, going into that hermit state, taking a step back from the situation, not rushing in like you're wanting to rush in. So that's what I feel. I know this is probably pretty short, but that's okay. That's what these weekend messages are supposed to be, pretty short. So I'm going to wrap things up here and bid you all adieu. I hope you all have a great weekend wherever you are in the world. And if you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. It helps me grow and get these messages out to more people. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Joy, love, and light. See ya.